Hey guys, anyone who wants to totally geek out with me? So I recently acquired two new to me one person ultralight tents. When I have an old Marmot Pulsar that for two of us is awesome. It's a Palace, solid, rock solid, had it in the snow, you name it. But really wanted to try something super light. So I really got fortunate and I got this XMID one person. We all know the beautiful sage and how hard it is to come by. So I just got this week and I thought what better time to first pitch it than in our first nor'easter of the year. So here we go. I know it's far from a perfect pitch. Hey, you got ideas, I'm listening. But I was able to get it very low to the ground. I climbed in it for a few. It seems solid. Winds are about 20 to 25 miles an hour right now, and they say we've got gusts up to 45 or so. And it's like just a light rain, so it seemed like a perfect opportunity to test it out. I do have an extra, I think in one of the videos was mentioned, put the extra stake here, the small door that you're not going to use. So I actually did that on both sides. I've got my tent poles. I'm just out in my backwoods here. So it seems pretty, I know not perfect, but pretty good pitched. I also have this guy over here, Aeon Li, and I'm finding it a little quirky. So this one I actually put up once already last week when I first got it. I love the space inside. But so far I am really struggling, and I've heard they're a little quirky, so I'll give it a few tries. I've definitely not gotten it perfectly pitched. Again, gonna leave them both out here overnight in the wind, in the storms, and we'll see how they look tomorrow when we dry them out in the sun. I'll share, you can geek out, give me some recommendations. Okay, this is the after the nor'easter has passed. Sun came out today. I had done an experiment with a couple of new to me one person tents. I have the XMID one person right here, by Durston. As you can see, I did not lose any stakes whatsoever. I think a little bit of where it's loose is really just from my newness to this tent. But everything stayed perfectly squared away as much as it could. If I was inside all night, which I was not yet. Nothing inside. No issues. And everything stayed dry. So pretty bomb proof. Can't wait to actually try it when I get to stay inside in a couple of weeks. So the other tent I had up is the Tarptent Aeon Li, and so it stayed up too. No stakes are missing. I noticed this last night too when I checked, when it was still pretty windy. But this, and I think on the newer models this is different. And again, first pitch with this particular specific tent. But this Velcro, when it came out earlier, was completely open. So, and even with it Velcroed, it's not a good solid steel enclosure like on the XMID. Did stay dry, everything's pretty good in there. I didn't put any gear inside or anything. I was really just wanting to do a quick pitch. We had a nor'easter, I took advantage of the opportunity. Couple of different things I want to highlight that so far, what I really love about the XMID is it was intuitive. I mean, I put it up in 5 minutes the first time. Again, probably not perfect, but still, it was really quick. And it was already starting to rain. If I was out in the woods, I would not have gotten my gear all wet. The inside would have stayed dry. It was easy. The Aeon is a little quirkier, and I have heard that and read that, and people that love them say once you get it, you got it. So I don't think I'm there yet, but it definitely was a little quirkier with these stays here in the back. So anybody else that's used to using this and loves this setup, let me know what you see. So I will definitely be trying it again. But otherwise it seems pretty solid. I don't like the front door, the only door on this one was, again, the only thing that seemed kind of like it would have let a lot of air, potentially rain in. So I think I'd probably modify this and add Velcro all the way down, or some other sort of better closure, or pitch it different where I could overlap them like I do on my hammock setup. I do also love on the XMID having the double entry, double vestibule. It's wonderful. It does take up a little more space, as you see, a little bigger footprint. So depending on where you're setting up. I think on the actual inside, the Aeon might have a seems to have a smidge more room. But again, until I've fully loaded it out and slept inside, I won't know as well. So that's my first impressions, first pitch in a nor'easter. Can't wait to get out there and do a little deeper dive and practice a little more pitching and some different weather, hopefully some nicer weather. Stay tuned.